Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my F1 2019 Ferrari Manager career mode here, episode number 3 for the Chinese Grand Prix. Last time out we had a difficult race, to say the least, a bit of a reality check maybe, and maybe the pressure already being applied to us as this bar has gone from, well, totally happy to about there now, -5 in a row. If we keep on going to about halfway, we're going to be nearing a point where they start to maybe put the real pressure on us, so we need to try and buck up and have a better race this time. Maybe China will be better. Dubai is always a difficult one. Mercedes have always gone well there. I think we can have a better one here at China, thankfully, with the tyre wear as well, maybe a bit more of a factor. Then, I mean, Dubai there was tyre wear involved, but obviously it's a little bit different to China, basically. So hopefully we can do a bit better here at China for this third race. But we're going through now. We've got an interview with RTL. Vettel beaten by Hamilton. Would you consider him next seat? We've had a question about this already, about Hamilton. It's too early about... Oh, I said too early about silly season. Why do they go down in morale? I said it was too early. Oh, well, I screwed that up then. Okay, I pissed them off. Right, yeah, so it was a 1-2 for Merc. We got the 3-4 in the end. Leclerc, with an unfortunate change of fortune, he was the one who got a bad start. I hope this is third time lucky now, this season. Can we please not have one driver getting a bad start now? Can we please just have both of them getting away off the fire lights? All fine. That would be kind of, you know, good. In terms of the hires for the pit crew, not gonna hire any of these guys. I don't need any hires. I'm all good. We are all fine. No one's tired. No one's too tired. This guy's a little bit tired, but we could probably swap him out 14 to 15. That's all fine. That's all fine. Right, so we're making new suspension because we're trying to improve that. We've already got the front wing to first, so suspension's the next major thing, and then I think rear wing would be the next step, really. So finish off that suspension part. It's going to come in straight away. So where are we now on this suspension? We're still third, so we can still improve. Keep on going. So we'll go for 25 plus, plus 40 there, and then this is going to be interesting. Plus... Ooh, what the hell? Okay, so we've got a risk level 1. Don't want to choose that. So that is 1079, and that is 10... Well, that's not changing. That's 50. That would technically be 1109, or yeah, 1109 on soft supers and ultras. So I think this one is the better way to go. Has the better potential. It's kind of odd because you get -20 to max, but plus 40 straight away. So it's kind of a short-term game. It'll be done 3 days before the race. I reckon it'll be good. Plus, then we have to do iterations just to get to the next tier, as it were, of things. But we're going to go ahead and fit this part. It's not better yet. It's not better yet than the parts we have. But we still need to come back from repairing the car. Now, can we improve the... Yes, we can. Right, now I can improve the parts. So I'm going to stick this... I'm going to take this one away. Yeah, this one's yikes. Right, add that on. Reliability should be hopefully fine by the next race. We've got a long time to go. That will hopefully be fine, so we can actually use this front wing as well. So, yeah, we actually didn't get to... Really, in hindsight, we really didn't actually use that many upgrades. Last race, we used one of our new front wings. That was about it. So, technically, the car improved on paper, but in reality, we didn't actually use the improved car that much because we had to wait a long time. Right, upcoming report. We got 40% chance of rain for this race. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting indeed. Right, F2 race at Sydney. Don't care about that. Just run through, please. And we'll get to our brand new suspension. And oh my word, the sound of the rain outside my window has just gone up a tick. I don't know about you guys, where you are in the world. Are you maybe in the UK? If you are, it's been bucketing it down like an absolute mofo. It's been crazy in terms of the amount of rain we've had compared to a very dry summer. Right, merchandising opportunity. 1 million, -10 morale, chairman happiness -5. No, I'd rather have Seb have a good morale. We already minused it by that wrong interview answer, so I'd rather keep that then. Right, suspension, it's been done. Let's improve. We will remove this one, add that onto there. And you know what, I'm going to remove these because those are all fine. I'm just going to focus on these 3. Going to move to about 30-20 just to make sure we can get these up as high as possible. So we can actually use it in the race. Actually, the race is only literally 2 days away, isn't it? So I'm going to actually ramp this up all the way to here until it gets done straight away. Come on. One more day. Come on. One more day. Thoughts on potential removal of Milan. Accept interview. I, for one, love the race. Hope it stays. I'm going to say that because, well, we're Italian. We're in the Italian team. Really? Some experts say, no, that idiot doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't know who he is, but that idiot doesn't know what he's talking about, clearly. Right, improve parts. Keep going. One more day. Can we use it? Come on. Oh, I hate when the menu keeps switching. Okay, we can... I think that's just about usable. That's 60%, 66%. That's just about usable, I would say. Just about. So... we'll move in then, go into the race. I'm going to, first of all, check the fit parts and just make sure we got everything sorted on there. So, what have we got? New front wing to Vettel. That one to Leclerc. And then I will give the new suspension to Leclerc and that one to Vettel. So, he's content. He's a little bit annoyed, apparently. Okay, so if I swap that around, will they be happy? Okay, they'll be happy. Leclerc's happy with having a little bit, slightly less worse car than Vettel. Works out, I think. Right, let's go back then. Go back to the tyre choice. Right, medium tyre wear. Ooh, there is heavy rain for quali. That's definitely going to have a good chance of bleeding over into the race. So I will go with 6 sets of softs. I can't remember. I feel like China, we didn't use mediums that much. So I'll go for 654. Nice sliding scale, I think. Fit parts where we did, so let's move into practice and probably swiftly into quali, I'd say, because like I said last episode, no need to show you a lot of practice really, because well, it should be pretty straightforward with the Ferrari team. Unlike when you're in lower teams, it's more of a struggle. Top teams should be able to get all the knowledge you need. The only faff will be doing the setups, but hopefully, because I've got some pre-save setups, like I mentioned, it should be a lot faster. Right, it's raining practice actually here as we load it in. So practice, I don't know, practice actually might be more useful for the weekend if it rains in the race, that is. In quali also, for quali definitely maybe useful if it's going to be raining a lot there. So that might be quite key for the weekend actually. This might help us because it means everyone else, including us, will have less knowledge on dry tyres. So if it is drier in the race, it will be a bit of potluck of, you know, who's got a little bit of advantage maybe with their car rather than the preparation they did or etc, etc. Right, I got level 3 for Vettel and Leclerc on inters and the race trims. That's all good. The rain's now going to start coming down so we can do some dry tyres and some quali running. But I haven't actually checked this setup because I just let them run because I wanted to try and get level 3 if we could. So I don't know if this setup's any good. We'll have to see. I haven't really been paying attention too much to the radio call, so let's see how it is. 2 excellents that are good. That's pretty decent. Leclerc's is looking good, actually. That's near enough, you know, where we need it to be. So this is interesting then. So actually, let me have a quick look here at the handling for Leclerc. Where is he on the fence for? So it looks like maybe he wants more over. He's leaning towards more oversteer, and Vettel has more oversteer to go on the handling side. So I would say maybe going something like that would be the ideal change we're looking for. Just need to try and get that back to where we were. So that's all fine. So we'll go quali now, 3 laps. And I will go with which stride? That goes 17. That's 17. That's 22. Okay, medium tyres the way to go. Because if those are the same, I'd rather have. Actually, you know what? No, that's backwards. If these are the same tyres, if these go the same length, I'd rather have the soft tyre then, because that's the fast compounder tyre, and they go the same distance apparently. Just about. I mean, this is tough. No, let's go aggressive. Aggressive. Soft tyre. Right, do that knowledge. Leclerc, don't know where to go with you, mate. Don't know. Maybe a little bit less on the speed bounce is maybe what you need. I don't know. Quali, 3 laps. We'll go for that. But that'll see us through to the end of practice, really, in terms of the knowledge we're going to get. Probably won't get 2 different tyre knowledges. Should be good for quali knowledge. And at least 1 tyre knowledge. On dry, that is. We've got, obviously, inters. End of practice, then we get level 3 on quali. We get level 3 on the super soft tyres, or whichever way you want to call it. We're doing it 2019, or I've said it before. Super softs or whatever. Let's leave it. Got the knowledge on that tyre. Got quali knowledge. Got race knowledge. Intermediate. I'm kind of hoping it is definitely going to rain in quali. Kind of hoping for that, because then we have the knowledge for it. And setup-wise, I think we should be good. Need to quickly check when we go into quali what the fast setup was. But hopefully that last tweak I did was going to be good. Is going to be good enough for it. Right, Q1's going to start off all dry then, it seems, with a bit of rain on the way, maybe just the end there, but I can't quite tell. But it's looking pretty dry, so I don't really know what to go with. We could risk it for the intermediates or go with the softs and just rely on the fact that there's only a little bit of rain right now, so I'm not too sure. Well, there's not a lot of rain, doesn't look like. I feel like if it was going to rain, a lot of this qualifying would rain a decent amount. So I'm going to go for the soft tire quali for both, and we'll just have to live with it if it does in fact rain later on in Q3. But we ended up getting the 2 excellents and greats for both drivers there in different departments, but nonetheless, pretty decent setup, I would say. So going to Q1, I'm going to send them out on a banker lap. I'm going to actually send them out on a set of soft tyres, just hopefully get through in softs, because I want to try and save. Well, again, it says softs in the game. Obviously, in 2019, those are medium tyres. Want to try and go through on mediums, just because I think we're going to need a few softs for later on. I think if we need to do 2 runs, maybe in Q2, not Q2, Q3 rather, and then in the race as well. I remember the Chinese Grand Prix, the tyre wear is quite funky and quite high, so we'll just watch out for that. But the rain is going to come later on this session. It's just about if that bleeds over to Q2 and Q3, because it looks like it's going to rain, and then look, it goes down. So if it stops raining, that's the only bit of rain, then really you can't. Probably a good idea that we did choose the soft tire for the knowledge. But although saying that, look at that, it goes up to nearly heavy rain. That is at the end of Q1. So maybe there is some rain to come. Okay, maybe we should have risked it with the intermediate tyres, because that's heavy. That's nearly heavy rain at the end of Q1. So let's see. A lot of people go on inters at the end of this session for some reason, but we're going to be through into Q2 on medium tyres. That's all fine. That's all fine and dandy. But at the moment, a bit of a gap there of 9/10, but obviously we're on the slower tyre, so that's to be expected. But Q2, I'm hoping it dries out. If it's probably gonna start off raining in Q2, because we're ending off with heavy rain. But hopefully it dries out and it is a dry tire vibe. Although saying that, if it rains in Q2, obviously free choice of tire, so that could come into play as well for the race. You never know. Right, Q2, and it is bone dry. What? It's completely dry. We ended off Q1, which is only a few minutes ago, full wets, and now it's completely dry. Okay. Cool. That works for us, obviously, but just very confusing, really. Right, we're going to qualify on the softs, because that'll be the tyre we want to start on. And I think that's the way to go. I mean, it's the only dry tyre we've got knowledge on, in fact. So that'll be what we use in the race in terms of knowledge. So may as well qualify on that and start on that tyre. Getting through just to Q3, obviously, though, so it doesn't really matter too much about the lap times. Just that we actually get through into Q3, which shouldn't be an issue, I would hope. Let's see what it's like. 29.8 from Hamilton. Across the line. Vettel. Ooh, Vettel very close. 29.5 for Hamilton then. And then Vettel's 2,000ths away. 200ths away, rather. So that's pretty damn close. Hopefully it's that close in Q3. That would be very lovely. Right, Q3 is also going to be all dry, I think it looks like. No rain forecast there, so soft tyres it is. We're locked in, obviously, on that soft tyre we qualified on. We'll give a bit of a gap to Leclerc, then send them out now. And I will try and do them... Oh, I cancelled it, my mistake. That was a real bad misclick there. My bad. Right, go... Right, we'll do them manually, if I can, at the same time. That's going to be a bit of a earache for my eye ache in terms of looking left and right, but I'll try my best here. And, well... I really hope we have better pace than we did at Dubai. Perfect for Vettel. That's all good. We're cooling down with Leclerc still a little bit. Now can I get him perfect? That'll be awesome. Overheat on the brakes a little bit there with him. We've got... Come on. Perfect and good. Okay, that's pretty decent, I would say. Pretty decent. So let's watch the lap now. Let's see how they do. Vettel, bit of traffic there with the Racing Point car. That's... Vettel's gone around the outside. He's gone for 2 corners side by side with the Racing Point car. That's not good. Leclerc's got a lot of clean air, though. Ironically, Leclerc, I sent him out in more traffic, but he got more clean air. That's annoying. Right, Vettel, though. Ooh, he did briefly set purple, but now Hamilton's beating it. Hamilton's beating everything. Right, Vettel, though. 130. That's a bad lap time. 130 dead. That's not a fast lap time, I don't think. Right, let's see. Hamilton. Oh, my God. 6 10 10. Ricciardo's only 4 tenths off. That is a really bad lap time for Vettel. Leclerc beats him, and he's still 5 tenths off Hamilton. Hamilton is just so rapid, isn't he? And then Bottas comes in. We're close to Bottas, but Jesus. Right. Second lap's got to be much better here. All right, so we're into the 3-minute mark of qualifying. I'm going to send Leclerc out because we've got a few people coming in and a few people going out as well. No, more people coming in. Right, okay. Send Leclerc out. I'll send Vettel out as well. Actually, wait, I'll hold off a little bit. We've got some time. I'll send them out right behind all this lot. So it's a bit of free air, hopefully. Oh, I'm on auto with Leclerc right there. I'm on manual, sorry, with both of them. So let's do that manually again. I did that pretty well last time, I think. Just about. All right, we've got... Ooh, perfect and cold. Ah, didn't get that right. I was too focused on the brake temps there with Leclerc to get that done perfectly for him. So that's a little bit annoying. Don't know if I don't know, maybe the tyres will heat up as he does the lap potentially. Maybe that's going to be some sort of mood. But let's see how this goes with Vettel. Can we get perfect and cold brakes? Both of them swapped, basically. Okay, anyway, we go. It's white first sector. That's not what you want to see, is it? What's it going to be? White again. It's green for Vettel, though. Leclerc's not improving, though. Leclerc's not improving. Across the line, checkered flag. Does not improve. Vettel's green, but no purples here, so that won't mean pole position. Hamilton's setting a better lap time. Even Verstappen's gone faster than us. Across the line, what will it be? It's P3 in the end. 4/10 off Hamilton. 1/10 off Bottas, so 1/100th off Bottas. And Verstappen splits us too. That's... Merc are just good, man. They're just good. Race time then. It's going to be all dry. Doesn't look like there's any rain here, so probably a good thing that we got the... well, we'll start on the super soft tyres. I'll just call them what they are in game, because I think I saw a comment saying just call them what they are in game, even though we obviously know the 2019 rules. So super softs, we're going to start on those. Grow race trim. Obviously, we don't have any other knowledge apart from these tyres. Car subs obviously all fine. In terms of the tyre strategy... I know the super softs go about 12 laps we're talking about, and then the medium tyres, the hard tyres, whatever way you want to call it, the white wall tyres, go like 20 laps in theory. So that's what we're going to be aiming for, I think, of a 2-stop. I think it should be a 2-stop, if I want to guess correctly. But we'll just play it by ear, obviously, see how the tyre wear levels are, because at Dubai they did change around a little bit, and we also found out halfway through Dubai that Hamilton was using all soft tyres. But we'll go from here. P3, P5, not exactly where we want to be. Let's hope. I need to hope this race is better. We need to pull our socks up here. We need to get a really good result. We really do. Otherwise, we are going to be under serious pressure here. Right, we go to 5 red lights then to the Chinese Grand Prix. 3rd race of this season. 5 red lights are out and we're underway. It's a good start there for Vettel as we flick through on the camera there down the inside to turn 1. Almost missed it, but he gets up into P2. Hamilton's P1 though. That's unfortunate. Bottas is being overtaken by Verstappen there side by side. Leclerc. Oh my. Where's Leclerc? For a second there, oh my god, I missed him on the thing, so I thought he went down the order, but no, he's P6. Thankfully, P4 now. Thankfully, both Ferraris actually have a good, okay start. That's exactly what we want. Thankfully, they're both there. Right. 1.3 the gap now to Hamilton. Can we do anything to charge? And look at Leclerc go down the inside of Valtteri Bottas. Go on, son. Round the outside. Yes, it's a 2-3 for Ferrari. That is what we need. That is what we signed up for. Right, go to neutral. Try and protect these tyres a little bit. Keep on the engine power. Oh, Bottas comes back, though, at Leclerc. Come on, keep this up. Right, through to turn 1. Pushing a little bit harder. Keep that place on Bottas, man. Keep that place on Bottas. Right. Vettel, 2 seconds. Can we do anything now to try and chase this down in this race? That's the big question. But at least we're 2-3. Hopefully from here on out we can settle down from here, use this as a foundational springboard and not come any lower than 2-3. I really hope. This is when some tragedy comes up in the race and it just all goes to utter honk. But hopefully we can keep this up. But actually Leclerc is actually attacking Vettel more so right now, you know. I think Leclerc might fancy a little overtake on Vettel because he's actually been pushed down into him because Vettel's only 3.1. He needs to get a move on, Vettel does, because he's pushing Leclerc down the order a little bit there. So we all need to get a move on and start pushing a little bit more. Let's go high and high, though. Don't want to push the fuel too much now. Hamilton won't be pushing fuel anymore. No, he won't. Right, so we'll go keep on high fuel for now. We'll go to medium, and neutral. Tyre temps are in a good place, so now let's just keep it here on neutral. 3.8 though, the gap's growing. Yeah, Hamilton's doing what Hamilton does best. Out in the lead, gaining the time, although we gain a little 10th there from Vettel, but now it's up to 4. It's, oh my lord, that was 1 sector and he was 4.3. Jesus, right. I don't know what to really say, lads. We just have to move on. Just do what we can, really. Try and stretch these tyres out. I can't really afford to push these tyres too much, trying to bridge this gap, because we need to stretch these tyres. Right, we've already got worn tyres for Leclerc there. We've already got the message. He's 28% worn, whereas Vettel's 36. Jeez, he's really eating through those tyres. Right, let's go full out attack then. And overtake mode. We've got to come in on this next lap then, I would say. 26% wear? Yeah, probably this very next lap. He's gained 1 second there. He'll gain a bit more time there, and we'll come in on this lap. And we'll go aggressive, go on to another set of soft tyres, I think. Yeah, fast pit stop. Go aggressive. And Vettel's doing okay, actually. You know what? He's fine. So he can go on for maybe 2 more laps if he really wanted to. Leclerc's in. No mistake on the pit stop. That's good. Good to see. Pushing on the out lap. Low fuel delta. Going medium on the fuel. But pushing on the tyres. And then with Vettel, he's now getting to worn tyre stage. So let's go pushing for him. Right, Vettel's going to come in. Hamilton's in as well. Change the tyres. A little mistake there on the front right. That's going to cost us. As Leclerc goes through. Mistake there on the pit stop. Cost us there. I wanted to risk it because I wanted to try and see if we could gain some time on Hamilton. Didn't work out, and Leclerc's been pushing like an absolute stabbed rat, of course. So much so his tyres are overheating now, so I need to go on low. And actually, I'm going to say allow teammate through if we're cooling down these tyres, because that's the only reason he's really jumped Vettel there and the mistake on the pit stop. Right, go neutral now. He's got his tyre temps back in check, so fair play, Leclerc. He's jumped him there. I'll let them race now. Let them race because that's only fair. He's got him now. Tyre temps back in good region, so all fair and game. Right, pushing with Vettel though because he's got some tyre temps to use, but the gap is now 9.5 to Hamilton. The guy's just too good, but at least the solid thing is though we're 7 seconds ahead of Bottas, so we've nailed Bottas down. It's just Hamilton that's the issue here. So we are faster than the Merc when it's Bottas. Hamilton's just so good in this game. The AI of Hamilton is just so quick. But at least we can nail down 2 and 3. Right, lap 18, sit rep then. Leclerc, he's getting towards that warm period of tyres. We're conserving the tyres. He's second place, 8.8 back from Hamilton. 3 seconds back then is Vettel, or 4? No, 3 seconds, yeah, 3 seconds back. He's okay, he's 50% wear, so he's got some good tyre life in him. And the thing is now, I've just looked at the indicator, there is a bit of rain to come at the very end of this Grand Prix. So I need to watch out for this. It may be wise just to push flat out with Vettel here and just go for a second stop, because we're not going to stretch this. So let's just push flat out, match when Leclerc's going to pit, which is very soon, and like a lap to go, basically, and then come in earlier for another set of softs, and then we can push to the intermediate period. I think that's the motive here. So Leclerc's pushing now. He'll probably come in on this lap, I would say. Maybe 1 more lap to go. No, this lap. He's gained 1.7 there. Let's go this lap. Park conditions fine. Balanced pit stop. I don't want to take the risk anymore. So he's in. Vettel continues on. Let's go overtake mode with him now. No mistake for Leclerc. Drops to 3rd place. Let's save that fuel, but let's push on the outlap. Vettel's going, and we will probably go on for, like, I don't know, 2 more laps, I would say, with Vettel, I think he'd be good for 2 more laps. 1.6 gained, that's good. 1.8 gained, fast up the Grand Prix even. Looking very handy there. Very handy. Right, lost some time now, though. That's fine. Pit in this lap. Balanced. Yeah, cool. Save fuel. Come in. Right, pit stop. No mistake there. Where's he going to come out? He's going to come out behind Leclerc still. That's all right. That's all right. Right, medium. Go high. Medium. Stay on high with Vettel on the outlap. With Leclerc. Yeah, we need to bring the tyre temps down a little bit. So we still have a decent way to go. We still have 8 laps to go. So we need to still try and bring the tyre temps a little bit in. Hamilton's pit in. And we have gained a bit of time there. We're 2 seconds back from him. We're 2 seconds back from him. We've gained some decent time here. You know what? We've gained some decent time. Let's push. Let's push a little bit. Stick with him. Stick with him. Right, fast up the Grand Prix for Hamilton, lap 26. The gap was 2 seconds briefly, but that was because of traffic. We've hit traffic now. We just had to pass that McLaren, and Vettel's just got past the Williams car. So the gap's back to 7 seconds. 3 seconds is still maintaining. Leclerc, he's jumped Vettel here, and he's maintained this gap now for the entire race, this 3 seconds. You know, we've been pushing a little bit more with Leclerc, albeit, but he's still maintained the gap really well. So fair play to him. But the rain's going to start coming down in 5 laps time, or 4 laps even. So I think soon I might just go flat out push really with them. Very, very soon, actually. Lap 28, maybe lap 29, end of lap 29. I think we'll go flat out push, because then there's no point, you know, conserving, because we're gonna have to come in for the rain. So let's go now. Let's go now. Actually, go. Right, rain's coming down a little bit. Alonso's pit early. Going to continue to push on because it's still only a little bit damp. So I think we can afford to push on a little bit longer with these guys. Gain 1 more second there with Vettel. Worn tyres with Leclerc. Right, I'm going to say probably Leclerc come in because he's ahead. So we'll go Inters, risk it, fast pit stop. Vettel, it's damp still. Can you gain any more time? The tyre's overheating though. Gonna have to double stack them, I reckon. because the tyre's overheating too much. Is Hamilton going to come in? Let's see. If he doesn't come in, I won't come in. All right, Hamilton's not coming in. Right, that's maybe because he's not shot his tyres, though, unfortunately. Let's go conserve, overtake mode with Vettel. Try and gain some time. Leclerc comes in earlier, though. It's a mistake. That's my bad. That's 2 mistakes on the far. They're just... I never learn from my mistakes, do I, on this game? Right, medium and go push. Right, Vettel has lost 2 tenths there. Push in again. Ligani time. Yeah, I know it's time for inters. Pit in. Engine's fine. Balanced. Pit stop. Right, let's see how this goes. Pit in. Worn tyres there. Perfect timing. Hamilton's in already. Pit stop for us. Good pit stop. No mistake. And he's going to come out in. Where he's going to come out? He's going to... Ooh! Side by side, he re-jumps Leclerc just about there. Re-jumps him. So that's kind of karma because obviously Vettel got the mistake on the pit stop earlier. And so Leclerc... balanced out basically with the mistake he just got there. So actually comes full circle there and is all balanced. But Leclerc has a bit of a go at him because I'm on low fuel with Vettel because he needs to save the fuel for the end of this Grand Prix then to get to the end. But he maintains it with the attacking style on the tyres there. But the gap is 15 seconds now. Hamilton's trait of being good in the wet is kicking in major time now. And he's blitzed that. So we're just maintaining that P2, P3 really. But it's an interesting battle here for between our two Ferrari drivers there. Leclerc for a bit looked like he was going to try and attack Vettel a little bit. You know what? Might let him push a little bit because he's got the tyre wear for it. Vettel still doesn't have the fuel. We need to save fuel massively with Vettel still to try and get to the end of the Grand Prix. So Leclerc will be on the advantage here on the attack. Right, yellow flags in Sector 3. Got an investigation for Holcomb. Don't know what that is about. Lance Stroll spun, apparently. So, a lot of spins in these conditions. But we're on towards the last lap of the Grand Prix. So, I've saved a decent amount of fuel with Vettel here. That, you know what, I might go conserve here. Try and get the fast lap. Well, I can't get the fast lap because actually there's already been a fastest lap for the dry tyre. But I'm going to push them out on the last lap. May as well. Go high. High. Attack mode, last lap, have a bit of a banzai last lap here, have a bit of fun on the last lap because Hamilton will come through for the win, but we'll be all fine dandy for P2 and P3. Worn tyres for Leclerc, that's not an issue though, as we come through then, gaining 2.6 there, mega last lap there for Sebastian Vettel. He's really enjoying that last lap across the line, and he finished up in a very strong P2, Leclerc P3. It's a good bounce back from Dubai, at least we managed to get one of the Mercs, but Hamilton, again, proving too good to beat in China as it was in Dubai. But 2-3, pretty damn solid, but I'm not sure how the chairman will react to that. We'll have to see about that. I think in this game generally they're quite harsh. If you say first place, they want you to get first. 2-3 won't cut it, so I think we'll still be a bit under pressure, unfortunately, from the chairman. Alright, so there we have it. Second and third place there. Hamilton gets first. He also got 27 points for fast lap of the Grand Prix as well, which is rather annoying. And in this career mode version, you actually get 2 points for fast lap. So he's already 30 points ahead in the Drivers' Championship. Of course, we focus on the constructors more. That is still big, 40. So yeah, we need to keep on improving the car, and we need to just... somehow get ahead of Hamilton and keep him at bay and keep him, down. Because as soon as he gets to first, that's the issue. As soon as he gets into first, he's going to win the race because he just has that click on, I think, in this career mode, in the mod, where he's just so quick. So as soon as we get him, then we can kind of, control the race like we did in Australia. But, we need a good car in qualifying for him to actually get that pole and maintain first place then in the first part of the race. But all in all, can't complain. 3.4 million in the bank, so we're still all green. The only thing I can complain about maybe is the chairman being on my arse. I can see already there in the blurriness that we're already a little bit on ice. This is not good stuff here. This is below target. We've got another -5. There's only so many of these I can get. This is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be a real challenge. I think this season's going to be a real challenge. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy it anyway, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're on your own here, subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been aarava. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.